If you're like me, you like to have the right tool for whatever job you're doing. And that applies to my GoPro camera as well. Recently I picked up this gimbal and it's working great, but I needed a way to hold it. There's different mounts, and I've showed you how I could mount it to my head or my chest. But for the most part, I'll probably be using it with something that I hold, like a pole. And that meant I've had to get some kind of heavy-duty items, such as this pole from GoScope, which is a pretty solid pole, made for a lot of conditions, different conditions. But it's heavy enough and heavy duty enough to hold the gimbal and the camera, that little extra weight. But as far as handheld, something little where I maybe don't want something this long, I wanted something that, I could hold the camera just, with a handle basically. And I've been using this little mini tripod that when folded up kind of works as a handle, but it's not really that comfortable if you're doing it for long periods of time. So I found a handle type mount from the same company that makes this, GoScope, and it's called the GoScope Clutch. It has the quick buckle connections just like this one on both sides, so you can do two cameras if you wish. Fits all GoPro Hero cameras, holds two GoPro Hero cameras. Comfort form grip, weighs 4 ounces, super durable, saltwater, freshwater, snow, high strength adjustable wrist strap. So this is made where you could take it, of course not with the gimbal, but say if you were going underwater, scuba diving or snorkeling, you could use this. It's made for that kind of environment. It is not a floaty type handle though. So if you drop it in your camera, it's going to sink. It's not going to float to the top. They do make one that is a floaty, but this is not made for floating in water. It is made for water and extreme environments, but not floating. So what we've got is a handle. It's got a rubbery type grip on one side, and then you've got your quick release or quick buckle type mounts. So I could just take one of the GoPro buckles off and mount it on here, and then using whatever mount, I could mount this camera, this gimbal on here, and have a nice solid handle. It's got the wrist strap that is adjustable, and I've got a camera that I can use for the gimbal. So I'm going to go ahead and actually mount it and see how easy it is to mount. I'll just screw this little tripod adapter type mount on here. Try to get it straight. Put it in here, and let's see, I think I'll go this way. Now of course you can use this with other type housings for your GoPro. You don't have to, not just the gimbal. Let's see, there we go. Of course, you'd want to use your underwater housing if you're using it underwater or in water. So let's turn this on. Turn this on. And there we have it. And this way, if I'm in a situation where I don't want to be carrying this pole, which this pole is great, if I'm doing vlogging or anything like that, but there might be times where I don't want that big pole, and I can still do vlogging. and it's got a good solid grip. It feels like it's good construction. And what I was doing on this pole was I had two different types of mounts, one on each side, so I could switch between the two with the gimbal or the camera if I'm not using the gimbal. So another thing I wanted to mention, if you watch on Amazon, they sometimes will be selling this for $5. And I think it's normally maybe 20 or even higher than that, but I've noticed every so often they'll lower it to $5, which is a pretty good deal for this kind of mount. And thanks for watching, and I hope you're making some great videos and having fun with your cameras. And I'll be making more as I am able to. Thanks again for watching.